Hi guys, welcome back to the Cozy Alchemist. I'm your host Ashley Durden, and thank you so much for hanging out with me, spending another bit of your time with me. I hope you have tea or coffee or something to drink on, snack on, maybe do an art piece while we are going to talk about these books right here. Also, I've got a book that I'm currently reading that I want to talk to you guys about because it's been oh so good. But wait, before we start the theme song, future Ashley, who's editing this, hold on one second. I want to make it very, very clear because I think it is kind of assumed in some things. And so I just want to unassume you guys. These books took me a while to purchase and to get. All of these books are from different places and they took time to get. So even though I'm going to be sharing with you a large stack of books, just know some of these books have been on my shelf for a little bit and I haven't shared them with you, and I want to share them with you now. I think a lot of times we get the impression that people just have the money to go out and buy a whole stack of books like that, and some people do. I am not one of them. We've got lots of mouths to feed in this house, and I just want to be transparent with you guys on that because I was wondering, like, how, in what way books are, so I just wanted to throw that out there. Take your time in buying books, purchase one or two at a time, and as a person who is slowly sharing and getting into the booktube space, and also I'm also on the booktok place, share with what you have. Sometimes you wait and you share all of them together. So that's what I'm doing here. I just wanted to let you know and give that tip out to those of you who are currently considering stepping into the booktube or the booktok space and are wondering how all of these huge hauls are happening for a lot of people. I'm just letting you know, as a person, as me, myself, and I, these were all purchased at different points in times, and I just happened to do one video with all of them together. So that's also one way to go about doing it. With that being said, all right, editing Ashley, let's start it up. How to become the Dark Lord and die trying. So this is pretty much about a young woman who is always defending humanity, is always trying to be the hero, the good guy, and she eventually realizes she's fed up. It never happens, she never succeeds, and that the Dark Lord might actually have something going on, might actually know what they're talking about. And so she decides, I'm throwing in the towel, and now I'm going to become the Dark Lord. So this is supposed to be really funny, really good, and even with some warm-heartedness in it. So I am looking forward to reading How to Become the Dark Lord and Die Trying. The second one is a graphic novel. It is a young adult graphic novel, which is HeartStoppers 2. I have the first one and I finished it, and I really, really wanted to get into this before I even picked up season 2 on Netflix. So I decided to continue to see what's going on with Charlie and Nick, their relationship, their friends, and just life in general. So I'm looking forward to diving into this and seeing how the relationship continues to grow and foster. Let me know if you have gotten into Heartstopper and what you think and how far along you are, because I am at the beginning, but I'm excited. Okay, the next one we have is Fat Chance Charlie Vega, and this is considered a young adult novel, and I'm excited because it is a coming of age story for a young girl who is just authentically herself. She's Latina, she loves her body, and she's fat, and this is who she is, and it's about her dealing with her mom, friends, society, and just growing up in general, and the expectations that are put on you, not just the physical expectations, but others. And so I am looking for reading this book. I heard it was good. Let me know what you thought, if you read it, how many stars you gave it. So I'm looking forward to reading about it. It says, coming of age as a fat brown girl in a white Connecticut suburb is hard. Harder when your whole life is on fire, though. So the next one is sci-fi. It is Project Hail Mary. I have heard this book been said so many times this year, and each time it just pulls me in. I am also looking forward to getting Andy's other book, Martian. But this specific book is about an astronaut that was sent out into space, into a mission to save humanity. The problem is he wakes up, can't remember who he is, he can't remember what he was doing, the mission or how to complete the mission, and also the other people who are on the ship are dead. So he's got to figure out what is going on, why are they dead, and what exactly he's supposed to do to save humanity when he can't even remember his name. His memory is foggy. It's slowly coming back. So I absolutely am excited to see what our main character, Ryland Grace, does, how he deals with it, what's going on with the ship, and how he saves humanity. I heard that this is a page turner, and it is hard to put down, and it is a great read. So I'm looking forward to getting to know this author and looking at his other work. So this is Project Hail Mary. Before I get into these other books that I purchased but have yet to read, I want to share with you one that I'm currently reading, which is Before the Coffee Gets Cold. Now this is a translated book from a Japanese author, and it is so different. It's different. It is so different. I highly encourage everyone to broaden their horizons in their reading and make sure that they are reading books from authors who aren't just American. I am American. I'm in the United States. That's why I'm saying that. Read books written by authors who are living in other countries, who have different cultures, who have different ways of seeing and expressing the world. Not saying that other American authors can't do that, but what I am saying is that sometimes reading and getting the flow and feel of an author who's not submersed in American culture is a palate cleanser, and I have to say that this is a palate cleanser. I don't know if this is necessarily a romance or anything other than like mystical, and the pace is just very different than what I'm used to, but it is so good. It is about a cafe that can transport people back in time, but there are rules to it, and you are being taken through the different people who are going to go back through time, their stories, who they're going back to see, and what necessarily changes about their life after they go back in time. And so I will say, if you are looking for a palate cleanser, if you are looking for something to dip your toe in with reading authors' books that are not American and in American culture and immersed in American culture, this is a good place to begin. It is a small read, but it is so good, and I am enjoying it, and I am almost done. And so I highly recommend picking this up or finding somebody else outside of the current country that you live in, the current culture that you live in, widen your horizons, because it's truly worth it. So yeah, check this out if you're interested, and if that is something that kind of piques your interest. I was like, I have to get this before the end of the year, and it is Jade City. I'm just getting started. I have heard so many good things about Jade City. I was waiting for another book that my husband has that I wanted to get into, but since he is still reading it, I'm going to do this. He's just gonna have to wait for Jade City. I think he would like this one too. So this one is a gritty urban fantasy where there's magic, martial arts, and family loyalty collide. From the sounds of it, it is, like it says, family is duty, magic is power, and honor is everything. That's all I need to know. They're about their business, and I am happy that they're about their business. Now I want to know about their business. So I am looking forward to reading this. It's set in a city where there are rival clans that are battling for control of Jade, right? And this is a stone that gives its wearers magic powers, or like superpowers and abilities. So This sounds so good. So if that's something up your alley. This one is actually poems. I have been wanting to get on my hand on this for so long. This is a classic collection of poems by a master of American verse, selected poems of Langston Hughes. I am a huge Langston Hughes, Maya Angelou fan. Those are the two that I have read a lot of, heard a lot of, been surrounded by, and I know there are lots more, and I cannot wait to dig more into them. Actually, if you know more African American poets that I should check out, like, drop them below now. Add in Latina or Latine and Asian, please. I love poetry, but I just don't know a lot of people that are into poetry. And so I pull from what I know, and this is what I know. And I am just so excited to go through this. I'm excited to read poetry and get back into poetry. It's been years. Like, by years, I mean in college. I graduated in 2012. So it's been a while. But yeah, Langston Hughes. I'm excited for it. So the last three are graphic novels, and I am super excited. This was in the young adult area, and it's called The Princess and the Grilled Cheese Sandwich. And this graphic novel, is about Lady Camembert, who literally has to get married in order to get her family's royalty, and to stay in royalty, she does not want to get married to a man. She ain't experienced it and not about that, and I don't want it. So she decides to run away and pretend to be a man herself, until the princess catches her eye, and the princess is like, hey, let's hang out. So she is trying to keep her composure, because she's very much attracted to this princess, and afraid that, if she gets found out, then her whole plan will go to shambles, and she'll have to go back and get married to a man. She's not interested. So this sounds super cute. It sounds right up my alley. LGBTQ, I'm here for it. We love a good love story, and I'm interested to see how it goes. And the art looks so good. If you like The Craft and the chilling adventures of Sabrina the Teenage Witch, you would like this graphic novel called Over My Dead Body. And it is also young adult, and it is dark academia. It is about a girl who is at a witch's school, and her friend goes missing, and she's trying to find out what happened to her friend. And it's haunting, witchy, boarding school vibes. It just looks really good, and so I'm excited to jump in on this. So Over My Dead Body. And the last one, but not least one, that I purchased, I am excited about, because I originally read this from my library, and I was like, it has to come home with me. Like, it needs to be part of our home library. And I got it, and it's called The Prince and the Dressmaker. This graphic novel changed me. It changed me. I didn't know there were graphic novels out there like this. Like, it changed how I understood what kind of graphic novels could be, where it's going, how it is, what stories are being told. I love this so much. I was like, I have to purchase it. It's literally like Cinderella meets Pose. Yes, it's so good. It is about a dressmaker, a lonely dressmaker, very poor, comes from the have-nots. She does exquisite designs. And one of her designs is seen at a very uppity event, where it catches the prince's eyes, and the prince is like, who made that for you, lady? And so he hires her secretly and has her design for him. And I'm not giving it away, but she designs these flawless clothes and catches the eyes of many royals, and it's just her story and how it grows, and then his story with her. And there's love, and there's you know, his parents get involved, who are the king and queen, and it is so good. The end made me cry. Like, a part of it made me cry. I was just like, if this is what graphic novels are today, we're good. Everything else might be on fire, but this is so good. Definitely LGBT, queerness, you know, acceptance, love, found family is in there. So those are the books that I have gotten, and I'm really looking forward to sinking my teeth into. Just need to grab from. I need to make sure that I'm not over buying, and I read what I have, because I got some really good books. And then I am going to finish this one. I'll probably finish it today or tomorrow, and I think from there I'm going to grab Dark Lord and Die Trying. I think I'm gonna go there. I don't know. It's between this one, Jade City, and Hail Mary. I'm not sure. I don't know if I want to go sci-fi or I want to go comedy. I'm not sure. But with that being said, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for coming and chilling. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you felt like you were sitting with a friend, because that's the vibe I'm going for. But let me know if you've read any of these books and they were 5 stars for you. If none of these were 5 stars for you, don't tell me if it's below 3 stars, because then I'm just gonna be sad. I'm still gonna read it. And let me know if you're interested in reading any of these, or if you have book recommendations for these books. If I do end up liking them, that would be the next step, or like in the same spectrum of books. If I like these, let me know. I'm always here for more books to add to my TBR. With that being said, thanks again for stopping by, and I'm going to see you in the next video, friend. It's okay. We'll see each other next time.